It's a lot of people shot. People were shot over here on 49 before the left. It's on the board then.
All right, and you don't know how many people were shot?
No, it's too many people.
Okay. All right, we do have help on the way, okay?
So yeah, please get here. Please get here.
Where? What's the address?
I'm not shooting.
Where?
1029 East Commerce Street.
1029 East Commerce Street, Fairfield?
Yes. Hurry up.
Okay, did they shoot at anybody?
They're shooting everybody. They're shooting everybody.
Did anybody get shot?
They're gonna shoot the fucking head there.
Did anybody get shot, please?
Please, hurry up. Please.
Did anybody get shot?
Please, huh?
Did anybody
It was a beautiful, sunny December morning. The kids were off to school, and I had a second cup of coffee, of course, and I was wrapping Christmas presents. I was happy to find all my gifts in their various hiding spots. I got so excited thinking of them opening them. A badly wanted Xbox for my son, and a Barbie dream house for my daughter. Those presents are still unopened. Probably never will be. My baby girl was senselessly and cruelly killed at Sandy Hook that day. What do you remember about that day?
My girlfriend Carly and I used to love to do each other's makeup. I would tweeze those eyebrows and she would curl my eyelashes with one of those little torturous thingies. We shared so many crazy hairdos. We watched all the fashion influencers together. It was our thing, mirror time. We loved it. We couldn't get enough of it. And that day at school, I watched as her head got blown off. And I will never be able to unsee that. I pray every night to God, please, let me unsee that. Let me forget that. But please, never, ever let me forget her. Never her.
I wish to God we never had to have the talk with our kids, but we did. They were 8 and 10. It was the hardest talk I ever had. No, not the sex talk. I can see some of you squirming in your seats, right? No, it's the you are black and will be treated differently in this world because of it talk. Oh, they always use their manners. They're polite and respect adults and the law. And those are everybody's rules. But they, as black kids, have many other rules they need to know. They need to be more vigilant about how they move and how they talk and how they walk. Rules about hoodies and staying off the street after dark. And if you get pulled over by the cops, keep your hands where they can see them. No sudden moves or else. The standards for us are different. And that's wrong. But it's a wrong we've lived with for hundreds of years. Maybe one day we can change those thoughts, but for now, that's how the world is. That's the reality of their blackness. You can't let that rule your life, but it's a cold, harsh fact. Their job is to do better than expected of us, and come safely back home every night. That doesn't seem fair. I tell them, be proud to be black, but that's a big job. Maybe one day we can change all that. I'm ready. Are you?
Do you realize that war forever changes young men and women who go off to serve their country, to fight for their country? I know. I was in Vietnam, and while I was there, I earned a Purple Heart. The guy in front of me was blown apart. Those weapons we were trained on were meant for war, to kill human beings close up, and a distance. Now they're used here on the streets to kill people in their homes, for gang wars, for race wars, and not in a faraway war. They're not hunters' weapons, and no one needs more than 7 rounds if they're hunting, unless they're up to no good. What we need are weapons of peace, compassion, and love.
My daughter, Crystal, she was killed at her friend Megan's house. Megan's mom, she was a victim of domestic violence and going through a really bad divorce. The gun that she had in her purse, that was for her family's protection. How was I supposed to know that I had to ask if Crystal's friends' parents had guns at their house? So Megan's mom, she left her purse on the table. The girls were playing with Megan's new computer game. They moved the purse. Somehow the gun went off. They swore to me that my child died instantly. That my child, she didn't suffer. It was 3 days before her 12th birthday. I had finally gotten her the pink, sparkly cell phone that she was dying to have. And she did. I still keep her on our family cell phone plan. I pay that every month, thinking that by some miracle, she's gonna call me one day. I pray she can remember my number.
My family. I loved him more than life itself. He was here. I carried him here for 9 months and 3 days, and now he's here. Take it from me. 7 stages of grief are not enough. Not in the least. They call me a survivor. It is hell. I hope none of you ever experience this, but you may be next. Don't be foolish enough to think that this could never happen to you. No one is safe. More must be done. We are in crisis mode.